Okay, in this video we're going to look at how to make images black and white. Now there's many different ways that you can make an image black and white. You could do Control and U, which opens up the hue and saturation dialog box, and then just move the saturation slider all the way down, and that makes the image black and white. The problem with this is it gives you very little control over what elements within the image actually become black and what elements become white. So it's just the default sort of go down to black and white. Another way you could do that is you could go to Image, Adjustments, and then you could choose Desaturate. That does the same thing, but again it doesn't give you a great deal of control. I'm just going to do Control-Alt-Z to undo that. So the way that I like to make pictures black and white is to use an adjustment layer. Adjustment layers are found with this like yin-yang sort of circle symbol down here. If I click on there and then come and choose a black and white adjustment layer. So what that does is it opens up this dialog box for me here. I don't need any of these other dialog boxes up, so I'm just going to close those down, and here you can see my adjustment layer. This is a piece of paper that appears above your photograph and it makes it black and white, but the key thing here is it allows you to control what elements become black and what elements become white. So this is the default, very similar to when we did Control U and Desaturate using hue and saturation, but now I can say, well, that boat was red, so I can target the reds, and look, I can make that quite white if I wanted to, or I could make it quite dark and black. So I'm really controlling what elements within my photograph actually become black and what elements become white. And you can do that throughout the photograph. So I could go and play with these settings here, go and play with the blue. I can affect the sky look up at the top of the picture, so I can make it much lighter, I can make it much more darker and bring out a bit more contrast within the picture there. I can play around with other elements, make the hotel a bit darker. Let's go for a lighter boat in that instance, and you can see the difference here. So by playing with this black and white slider that we've got here, you can really alter what elements in your photograph become black and what elements become white by altering the individual colours that appear within your image. So that's a real neat trick in terms of converting images to black and white and giving you much more control on that. And you've got lots of kind of preset options as well that you might want to try out and play with as well.